Turtle for slow, a picture of a rabbit for fast. Makes it pretty simple. Forward, reverse, horn, and then right on this side, there's a headlight, which I was showing them. It's right under here.
That's pretty bad.
It's pretty good at night.
Right.
And there's reflectors all around. So that's the upper tiller. So I'm going to go over everything for you. So this is your captain's chair. Both arms flip up and away for you to get in and out.
Remember that,
And
yeah.
it's also, if you'd like to get in, if you'd like to turn the chair, you lift this lever right here, and you get right next to a table, never have to get out of the chair. I call it the casino chair.
Yeah.
You can get right next to it. If you let it go, it'll stop every 45 degrees, but if you hold it, it'll just keep going. So you let it go, and then it'll lock into place. Eventually, this always happens, these arms will get loose. It's just a little knob here. It'll start to get loose. You just have to tighten. It's just a pressure tightening. You can also, if you loosen this enough and pull these pins, these can come out however you like or all the way out. Just kind of your preference. Right now I have it kind of set to use, so that way it's at the smallest setting, so you should be good.
You do leave a book of instructions.
I do. But I think usually people will drop them off and just leave you the book of instructions, but I like to show you. Makes it a lot easier.
I appreciate
At least
that.
seeing it once, you know.
And
This chair also folds flat, and there's a pocket back here.
awesome.
So there's a pocket there. This big yellow lever that you guys see, it's in drive right now, so see how the chair's sturdy. So if you're sitting on any incline or decline, you're not going anywhere, the motors are locked. But say you were just to move this around without using the key or any power, say the power died for some reason, just flip it forward, now it's in neutral.
And then you can push. All right.
Oh, that's a good
And
one.
then as a warning, if you try to jump in this chair and go, and it's in neutral, it'll warn you, I'm in neutral. So turn it off, flip it back, now you're ready to drive again. Just a little safety feature, but it's also good to get the chair around. I'll show you charging a little bit, but your charging port is here. They used to have it to where it was only all the way down here on the battery box. People didn't like bending down that far. So you still can charge it there, and you can also charge the chair off with the battery off and just plug it in.
Okay.
But the easiest, most convenient spot is right here, and I'll show you how to do that in a little bit. This knob right here is an adjustment for the tiller, so this whole tiller can be adjusted so where you're not really looking for the chair, you should be just loosen that, and you move this however you'd like,
Oh, cool.
and then lock it wherever you want it. You got another little basket down here. And I'm going to show you how the chair comes apart. I'll show you. It's very simple. So first thing is, I put all your chairs. I'll show you in a little. This basket, little lever, lifts right out of the way. So if you didn't want it on for some reason, you can take the basket off.
Oh, okay.
There's that again. It can be adjustable. Yeah, sure. Come on back. Let me back up a little bit.
What are you doing? I don't want to sit.
Okay.
I'm filming. No, I'm filming.
Alrighty, so from at this point, I showed you guys you can fold this down, and this lever right here. So there you go. There's your battery box. Like I said, you can charge it down here. This became inconvenient for people. It's on there, so I'm putting my hand here just to lift straight out. So it lifts off. There's another spot.
Cool.
Battery's there.
That is neat.
This is your height adjustment. The lowest one for you. So that way you're sitting a little more comfortably. That's the highest, that's the lowest. For some reason, when they put it together, they always put it at the highest, but no one sits that high.
Right.
Well,
the
you'll.
lowest.
She can sit in it before you go and
Oh, yeah.
adjust it for her height.
For
Okay.
sure. I feel like the lowest will be the most comfortable. But you can go ahead and try it out. So at this point, this lever right here.
Oh wow.
So now you have the motor. And you can see what I'm saying as this fits into the
Wow.
car.
That's
And then the same knob that I showed you earlier.
there you
Down.
go.
Now this will be swinging freely. If you want this to stop, this little knob at the front, this little one right here,
Yeah.
while it's straight, it locks the tiller from moving. So that way if you brought it down here, it's not gonna,
Right.
because if you have it in a car loose, say it's in the back, like a van or something like that,
Yeah.
You don't
when
want-
make a turn, this is gonna hit something.
Right.
So that's the only reason you would do that. So that's there. So like you can see, yeah,
Yeah.
it comes apart very simply. Now to put it back together, I always reverse it. So I put this back up. The motor here. You can see there's a bar right here. Always on a level surface. And on the back, there's two little hooks.
Yep.
You just line them up.
Yeah, Those are easy chain. They just
wow.
go
If it's anything harder than what you just saw, where you have to kind of force it shut, don't force it shut. It just means it's not level. Just back it out and do it again.
Gotcha.
Because there's little connectors there that kind of come in like this.
Okay.
But if it's anything harder than that easy click, just back it up.
Right.
This simply sits, clicks in. Before I put the seat on, I always check to see if there's power. If there's power, good to go. So then I pull it back off. And then the seat itself, the little thing right there. And last but not least, always do that, because if not, you drive straight into a wall.
Right.
I only know because I do it like once a week. Because I think it's loose and I'll drive right to a box.
What did you do?
So to make this, I just turn that up like this. You'll probably never use it. I just want to show it to you.
The reason he did that is like if you put it in the car, you would want it.
I just didn't want the arm to swing back and forth.
Yeah.
That's the only reason you'd ever use it.
Yeah, you'd only do that if you took it apart and wanted to travel with it.
Put your paperwork in one place. I'm going to show you the charger very quickly. So this charger, the best for these chairs to be charged nightly. They will turn, the charger will stop sending a charge once it's full, but these batteries like to be replenished.
Okay.
So you'll never overcharge
If you
it.
don't lose it, if you don't
If
use
you're not using the chair, I would just make it a habit to make the
Charge
batteries
it anyway.
just to literally take. So you see those three little prongs right
Yeah.
there? There's three little holes. There's actually an arrow. You just like that. Plug it in at night, and then when you walk by in the morning, just unplug it.
Well, then you plug that into the wall?
Yep, plug it
Okay.
directly into the wall.
Okay.
And,
Directly into the wall. If you're using it like once a week, I would still charge it every other day, and definitely charge it the night before you use it. And if you use it, definitely charge it that night. I don't like going more than a day or so without charging them. The batteries literally last longer if you keep them up to
Not
charge.
like
They're
cell
gel-
phones.
They're gel cell. They're not lithium like our cell phones that are bad. That's bad for
Exactly,
it.
right.
It's actually better for them.
And,
So you can get 2 to 3 years out of these batteries.
that's a good
and
job.
you said that was a battery,
That's the battery box.
so you could charge it there, but
You could
why
use the same
why
plug.
bend down? You can just put it right in here?
So say you had the battery box off the chair
Uh-huh.
for any reason. Say you're storing this, or it was in the back of a car. You could just bring the battery box in, charge it.
Yeah,
Leave the
perfect.
chair.
Yeah.
And then so you should get about 6 to 8 hours, something about like 6 to 8 miles in this chair. So 3 or 4 one way, 3 or 4 back. They go pretty far.
6 to 8 miles, that's a long time.
Pretty
in,
good.
You know,
Yeah, that
a
is
scooter.
But if you ever,
Yeah.
Hi, they're showing me my scooter right now.
I'll let her see it.
Yeah, guy's demonstrating it.
Gotta
I'll
go.
talk to you later. Okay.
So if you're ever not sure though, if you just say you guys are going to SeaWorld, or you're going to the zoo, or you're going to a church function, or you're going to casinos, and you're not sure about the battery life, or you've been using it for partially throughout the day, just bring this with you. Throw it in the basket, throw in this thing in the back,
Yeah.
and anytime you're parked, just
Plug it in.
plug it in.
There you go.
Then you really don't have to worry about it. Like I said, you can watch your fuel gauge and you'll know exactly where you are.
Awesome.
Now, as a bonus, what this company does when they send them out, see how the chair's red?
Mm-hmm.
If you ever wanted to change it,
Yeah.
send blue shrouds.
Oh,
And
cool.
these shrouds simply,
My
Is that right? Ah.
That's sweet.
yeah, it's a little bonus. This is a little kick plate for you to rest your feet on too.
When you pull your robbery.
So you put your feet here, or you put your feet here. It's kind of up to you. That's a little kick plate for your feet, like a little.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, you go in with the red scooter, and then you leave with the blue, and you're like, I don't know if that
Uh,
works.
yeah, yeah.
Right.
It couldn't have been
In the
her.
back, simply just line up, and drop down. Always. So that's the scooter back together. But yeah, so why don't you jump in really quick, Juan?
I'm scared to death.
Oh,
I have it on super slow. So on snail mode, it is very, very slow, and you have a lot of room out here to drive around, which is great. In full speed, you go 5 miles per hour, which doesn't sound fast, but when you're sitting
Oh,
down,
yeah.
people only
It
walk
is.
2.3 miles.
Oh,
per
no,
hour.
that's,
Right.
no.
So you're flying past people,
No.
like I was doing out here.
That's, those are,
But that's at full speed. I mean, you may never use it there. So yeah, that's height-wise great for her.
That feel good for you?
So let's not. I don't want you reaching for the handle like that. So what I'd rather have is your arm sitting comfortably.
I think that's better.
That's a lot better for you. So that way you're not reaching for the control, and then we can put this down.
Yeah.
how did you adjust it again?
Just a big old knob.
Oh, that big knob. Okay.
So you should be sitting comfortably just driving, not
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh,
And so
that knob.
now, go ahead. I mean, while you're in it, why don't you go ahead and turn the power on? You just turn it to the right. Just turn it all
All the
so you
way.
feel it click, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna